Hello friends, let us start our lecture. This is our fifth part of our lecture. Fifth part of the chapter. Today's topic is functions of management. Let us see how different authors have classified the functions of management. According to Kuntz and O'Donnell, the management functions are first of all planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Yes, first of all, management plans what they want to do, then they organize all the resources, then they organize all the stuffs required. After that, they go for recruitment, that is staffing. Staffing means the recruitment of different employees for the organization. Directing means giving guidelines to the staff, to the employees, giving directions to the employees. That is the function of the management. And controlling, having control over the employees and over the company is the main function of the management. So planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling, these are the five functions of management given by Coates and O'Donnell. Now, according to Fayol, Henry Fayol has given five functions of management, and that includes planning, organizing, directing, coordination. Coordination means in an organization, all the employees and all the staff members have to coordinate with each other, help each other in fulfilling the main objective of the organization. So coordination, control. Okay. According to Peter Drucker, there are three functions of management. First is managing a business. Second is managing the managers and managing workers, men and work. So Peter Drucker has given a totally different classification of the functions of management. Peter Drucker says that managing the business, you can say if it is a manufacturing concern, managing the manufacturing of the product, that is the main function of the management. Second comes managing the managers. So in every organizations there will be departmental heads, managers, like production manager, finance manager, marketing manager. So there are different managers. So managing the managers will indirectly manage the entire staff, that is from the ground level workers to the top level managers, because the managers indirectly they handle the department and all the employees under them. So indirectly all of them are managed by the top level management. So while managing the managers, so managing workers men, so managing workers men means that in organizations there will be union of workers, there will be some representatives of the workers. So managing them and the work is the function of the management. According to Luther Gulick, what is management? Let us understand what Luther Gulick says. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. Uh, Last two are reporting and budgeting. Reporting means all the managers in any organization, there will be different departmental managers, and they will report to the top level management. They will give all the numbers, you can say, of the manufacturing process or the sales numbers. The numbers will be all the information about their department in numbers, and they will give to the management. So the one of the function of management is reporting. the board the board of directors are in the duty to report everything to the shareholders and work for the benefit of the shareholders, because the shareholders are the main owners of the company. So they have to prepare financial reports at the end of the year. Yes, they are known as financial statements. Yes, so that is prepared by the management, and because of that, there are various users of management, shareholders, employees, and other investors and all. So, reporting is also the work of the management. Budgeting, making budgets, that is important. Budget is important for every organization. Without making budget, you cannot move ahead and achieve your objective. First of all, making budget gives idea about the capital required, about allocation of funds, about allocation of duties. Because of budget, all these things can be worked on. So budgeting is also an important prospect. Now, according to George Terry, there are four functions. First is planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. So, in all, we can conclude that the major functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, coordination. Okay, these are the main functions of management. So, now let us move ahead to our next slide. Yes. This is on planning. Now we will understand the functions of management in detail. There can be a long question on the functions of management, and there can be short notes also on different functions of management, like only on planning or only on controlling. So you have to be prepared for both the things. Okay. So what is planning? Okay, you must have observed your mother. If she has to prepare chole the next morning, she will wash the chole chana, and she will put them in a vessel with water. Yes, and she will keep it overnight, and in the morning she will prepare chole. Okay, so why is she doing all this thing? Because she's planning for the next day. Yes, this is known as planning. Okay. In some of the houses, mother will keep the vegetables cut ready in the night for the next morning, because she has to prepare food in the early morning. Yes, this is planning. Yes, before examinations, you all study, and according to your paper pattern and all. So that is planning. Okay. In whatever work, uh, in whatever field you say, and in whatever work you do, you require planning. Okay. Even God cannot change the past, because past can never be changed even by the God, but men can change the future. Yes, how we can change the future? With our smart planning, best efforts. Planning means selection of facts for the expected result. Planning is always done for an expected result, and to establish interrelationship between them, as well as observation of necessary activities and forecasting for the same anticipation. That is planning. Okay, planning is always done for the expected result, that is selection of facts, and to establish interrelationship between them. Observation of necessary activities. Observation means um, in one way in one way trying to find out what are the necessary activities that are required to accomplish our objectives. Forecasting for the same anticipation. Forecasting means you all must have heard about weather forecast. What is forecasting? Forecasting is trying to anticipate that is trying to make out what it will be in future. That is forecasting of weather. It will rain tomorrow. So trying to find out, and by various observations finding out whether it will rain tomorrow or not. Yes, that is forecasting. And for the same, anticipation means whatever you have anticipated in your mind, that for that you are forecasting whatever you have thought in your mind. So in layman language, management begins with planning. Management is always the first function of management is always planning. When in advance it is wisely considered what work, who will do, when, how, to what extent, and when work is to be finished for the achievement of predetermined objectives. Predetermined objectives means the objectives that are already set on. It is known as planning. Planning means future forethought in the present. Future forethought means trying to think about future in the present. Planning is necessary to reduce risk and uncertainties involved in future. By planning, we will always be able to reduce the risk. Okay. If I plan my exam for my exams very well, so I will be able to reduce the risk of failing the exam. Yes, and uncertainties involved in future. What are uncertainties? Uncertainties are events that occur occasionally, like strangely an event has occurred, like that. Due to planning, all the activities of the business are undertaken in a systematic manner. You will be able to perform all the activities of the business in a systematic manner because of planning. It therefore becomes easy to achieve objectives. So, because of that, achievement of objectives is always easy. When many alternatives are found at the time of defining objectives, planning becomes useful to select the best alternative. Uh, yes, let me give the example. Okay, so we have various resources at organization. Yes, and there are different methods of producing a product. Okay, let us take like that. In one method the cost is 25 rupees, other method the cost is 20 rupees, in one of the method cost is 30 rupees, and in one of the method cost is 10 rupees. So these are different alternatives. Yes, these are different alternatives. So in any organization the we will choose with the minimum cost and the best method. So the method where the cost is 10 rupees will be chosen by the organization. So this is known as choosing the best alternative, selecting the best alternative. When you will be able to do all this, when you have planned beautifully. Hence, planning is the function of selection, preference. Planning is base for other managerial functions such as, what are the other functions after planning? Organizing, staffing, coordinating and controlling. Okay. Students, I end my lecture for today. Tomorrow we will discuss about organizing, staffing, coordinating. Thank you.